I was always a hustler. Like I had a full backpack of candy, and by the end of the day, it was gone. You know, I made it, and that essentially funded a lot of my travel. If you could think about the turnaround with candy to travel.
Sure. No, I got you. With regard to karate, because these tournaments aren't cheap.
Right.
Right. These meets cost money.
Right.
The equipment costs money.
Yeah. So it was that time, and I made the national team, and we realized that, oh my God, I'm on the national team, and I'm going to go to Santiago, Chile to represent Team USA at 12.
How'd that feel?
It's like, it's so blurry now, because it's like I've had those high, like, it's happened so much in my life. It kind of seems like the back of my hand. Like, of course I did.
They run together. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. So even being selected to go to, like, at that age, to go to Chile, looking back, there's been so many experiences. Well, we have a lot to unpack apparently.
Yeah.
If that's like, I can't really remember, but I mean, did you kind of expect that was going to happen because of how hard you were working? Can you relate maybe to, there was fear, or was anxiousness, nervousness? Were you happy?
Well, I think for me, I didn't expect anything less. Like, I was going to make the national team.
Okay.
You're going to have to like rip my heart out, or like break my knee for me to not have gone or made the national team at that age.
All right.
So that's a mindset I've had my whole life.
Okay. So there's the answer to the question right there, and probably why you don't really remember it that much. At the same time, like, no, this is what I set out to do. So this was kind of the next natural step in the progression. So don't get too high or too low. Just keep moving forward, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
there I was. Yep. And we have about a month and a half or 2 months to find a way to have enough money to go there. So it was like, we're at that point, we're Filipino. My mom was just like, Thursday nights, we were like rolling lumpia, making like lunch packs. And like, she would go to work. She worked for Southwest Airlines and would sell lunch boxes to her coworkers.
Wow.
And
to make extra money.
To make extra money to send me there.
To fund this stuff.
Mm-hmm. And it was like, I get there, and 2008, I won.
Okay.
Continental champion.
Wow.
Yeah, right. North and South America.
So we're only moving up. We're going all the way to the top.
Yeah.
I have a question, if we can pause for a second, because so you're doing all this extra work to try to fund it. You're going to practice, or you're training at least 2 times a day, 6 days a week. We're rolling lumpia. We're hustling for, for extra dollars by selling candy at school. Let's talk about school and academics. How are you doing in school? How is that that whole dynamic? Is it balanced? Were you as good a student as you were, an athlete? Let's talk about that.
Yes, I was a straight A student my whole life.
Why am I not surprised?
And of course, there was times where I'm like literally like trying to finish. I'm doing homework, and the next thing I know, I wake up at 6 a.m. My face is on my textbook. Yeah. And like, there's times where I'm like stressed. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I make it happen.
You figured it out.
My whole life, I'm like, I've always made it happen for myself.